under the hands to put him on. So Boggs walks, and that'll bring up Marty back. They have left 5, and at the end of 3.5 innings, the Red Sox 3, the Mets nothing. When he pitched in the Dodger organization and briefly with the Dodgers, he curled up so much on the mound, it really looked like he was throwing uphill. And the first thing Mel Stottlemyre did was make him stand a little more erect. Oh, boy, you talk about a first ball fastball hitter being challenged. That was reduced to the fundamentals. Hit it.
He had it in a pretty good spot.
Out in 1 inning of work at this year's All-Star game. He has him on 2.
I wonder if he'll do what he did with Gedman. That was about letter high if he's going to climb that ladder with him.
0-2 to Jim. Got him. He just blew him away. That is the first Sox player to strike out, Jim Rice. And with 2 down, bases empty, the batter is Dwight Evans. It is 3-0 Boston, but when you look back at that second inning, if Strawberry had held on to the ball, it would be 1-0 Boston. Darrell unable to make the great catch. And the Sox turned it into a 3-run inning. Speed for a strike. Evans, home run in the second inning, fly to center in the third. Spinner in there for a strike. 0-2.
He changed speeds on both pitches, the straight change, and then he took something off the curveball after just throwing nothing but fastballs at Jim Rice.
0-2. Got it. And that brings the crowd to its feet. And we'll see if a Mets pitcher can wake up the Mets hitters. 3-0 Boston. Has the reputation of being a high ball hitter.
Identical. Right at the letters. See if he comes back a little bit higher.
No balls, 1 strike. Ron Darling went 3 2/3 innings, charged with 3 runs, 6 hits. 0-2.
So far, it looks like an instant replay.
Got him. Left center. Mookie says he'll have it. 2 down. Remarkable pitcher. His high 14 strikeouts in a game. He has retired 6 in a row. A foul out of play.
And then he's not trying to do it with trick pitches. He's just rearing back and firing.
0-1. The count is Spike Owen, who popped to short and flied to right. 2 out in the 6th. Boston 3, New York nothing. One and 1. Bruce Hurst out on deck. Now back 1-2.
It has to be a habit, but Carter checks everybody that comes up there. I doubt his Spike Owen will be trying to sneak a peek.
Crowd making the kind of noise it normally makes for Dwight Gooden. They want another strikeout. Off-speed curveball, got him looking. 4 strikeouts and 7 in a row. One out, 6th inning, 3-0 Boston. And it's hit to the hole. Base hit for Mazzilli. Ball two, a throw to first. He's in there. And barely. And Mookie might be a little hurt. His right arm. I think Buckner's knee got him as he was reaching for the bag. And evidently he's okay. Ball four to load the bases.
To Hurst, if nothing else, to break the mood. Somebody come in and just ask him how everything is.
Johnny Mac.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
It's time for the boss to make the visit. Sid Fernandez has lined out to center and flied deep to right. He'll be the hitter. And Steve Crawford. Fastball hitting to left center field. Base hit. In comes Mazzilli. In comes Wilson. Stopping at third is Couple. 3-2 Boston. We're going to have a runner for Tim Tuffle. It's Wally Backman at third. Hit in the air to right field. Here comes Evans. It's going to be... Oh, no, he didn't hold it. The run is in. However, Hernandez is tagged out by Spike Owen. Evans making a diving, smothering attempt, and we had to wait till Dale Ford indicated catch, and then no catch, and that's why Hernandez is hollering, why didn't you call it?
It looked like he had it. It was a delayed call. He had it in the glove. You see it pop out. And as he turns, he sees that Hernandez is still in first base, and he's really upset. And now Kibler explaining to him that he called it as soon as he can, but Hernandez is not buying it.
But he gets the hero greeting for driving into 2 runs and setting up the tying run to score. It is 3-3 in this madhouse called Shea, and the batter is Darryl Strawberry. Strawberry 0 for 2, line to left.
You can see Carter saying, go on, the ball's on the ground, but it's too late.
Slicing fly ball to left. Rice coming up and makes the catch. Holding on to the slicer at the last second. But the Mets get 3 hits and 3 runs down at the end of 6. A 3-3 tie. We'll be right back after these messages from your local station. Little chopper to third. Knight waits for the hop. Guns in the dirt. Dug out by Hernandez.
not only is he digging out, he's in front of that ball. It was not going to get by him. That's a short hop, a tough play. A classic picture. If he misses it, it hits him in the leg. And now he says to the umpire, I caught it.
At the end of 6½, all even at 3. Out to the ball in the Mets dugout. Hernandez and Carter. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. 3-3. It is 4-3 New York in the 7th, and Len Dykstra the batter for Kevin Mitchell. 3-1. Line drive, base hit to right field. Here's another look of Ray Knight's home run launched over the wall in left center.
It looked like it was a belt-high fastball. Schiraldi, the minute it was touched off, knew it, and there's his reaction. And watch Knight coming around. And what a welcoming party he had.
It is so noisy at Shea, you can't hear the airplanes. You'd think you're out in the country. And Bill... Dykstra not going on a pitch out, and it's a wild pitch. Dykstra to second base.
Gedman gets out there, but I mean, he is way off the target with the pitch out. It's a play you practice, and there's Bruce Hurst looking up.
Punched inside first and down the line. Dykstra will score on a single by Santana.
It's a manufactured run to the extent that Santana was going to at least get the ground ball to the right side. Schiraldi jammed him with the fastball, but...
The bunt to Buckner. No play at second, the out at first. Chanting and singing, we will rock you. And they are rocking Shea. Way outside. Great save by Rich Gedman, or you have runners at second and third. Runners hold. Ball 4. High fly ball to center. That's plenty deep. In fact, Wilson and Santana tag. Santana will score. Wilson to third. 6-3 New York.